Welcome you guys all again. It's great. It has been really an honor for me to teach you guys, really, honestly speaking. I am very happy that I met you guys and I have made friendships, huh? So keep in touch with me, inshallah, whenever you come to Yarmouk, if you can come. Today we would like to talk about skill 58, distinguish make and do. Please do not tell me that you make a mistake with make and do. Do you do your homework or make your homework?
Do homework.
Exactly. Do you do the dishes or make the dishes?
Do dishes.
Do you make food or do food?
Make food.
Good job. Now, why did you say this? Why did you decide? Although make and do, really, guys, they almost mean the same thing. But what made you say, I want to say make here and do here? Lots of people make mistakes with this. Do you know that? Let's see the difference between them. In English, certain groups of words have similar uses, and these words are sometimes confused. So these are among the words that are confused, guys, when they want to use them in English. So that's why we have them in the TOEFL test, okay? Although various usage problems are possible on the TOEFL test, the following problems are the most common. هذول guys من الأشياء اللي يعني بشكل مشكل للناس, all right? اللي بيتعلموا إنجليزي. When to use make and do. When to use alike, unlike, and alike. When to use other, another, and others. Okay? When. Today we're going to talk about this, and tomorrow we will talk about this. Okay? Distinguish make and do. Make and do, are they, I think the writing is very small. I have to just, enlarge it a bit for you so that you can see better. Make and do can be confused in English. Why? Because their meanings are so similar. Let me remove the picture here and put it down here. Since the difference between make and do is tested on the TOEFL test, you should learn to distinguish them. No, I would say you should learn to distinguish them because you're going to have to use them every day in your lives, honestly speaking, when you speak English. And, from now on, I think that you're going to be using English more often. Look, guys, make often has the idea of creating. So whenever you want to create something, create. تبني شغلة, guys. تخلق شغلة, create something. Construct, تبني شغلة. All right? Use make. So make is connected to creating. So ask yourself, you're going to talk about creating or constructing something. أنت عم تبني شغلة معينة أو تصنع شغلة معينة, guys. That's why we said, I'm making food. See, guys? Because we're creating a meal. We're constructing a meal. It's, out of tomatoes, rice, chicken broth, chicken, or beef. I don't know what you're going to be using. Got the idea? This is why we say, I'm making a meal. I'm making you a meal, okay? Meal means wajbeh, food. The following expressions show some of the possible uses of make. وخذوا على هالنمط هذا وامشوا, guys. She likes to make her own clothes. So guys, clothes, ملابس. يعني هي
construction.
أيوة بالضبط. هي بتصنع ملابسها, يعني بتخيطهم, بتقص قماش, got it? Yes, this is what she's doing. She's creating, an outfit. She makes means she is, creating or constructing an outfit. Would you like to make a cake like food, guys? We said this, all right? So you create يعني something here, which is something to be eaten, right? For dessert اللي هي, guys, لا يعني كتحلاية, right? الديزرت اللي هو
حلويات.
Yes, ما بعد الغداء أو العشاء, which is, really something that should be deleted. For me, at least, okay?
Of course, for all.
Probably. So if you make a mistake, see, guys, mistake, خطأ is not like, a mistake is not something that you construct, it's like, boom, you are in that condition where it happens, So, got it? So here, guys, we don't want to say that, although we do, let me say construct the mistake, because it has to do with us not thinking, we don't say do mistakes, we say make mistakes, all right? So that's why, just it's easy, because every day we use mistake, don't we? Don't make that mistake again, all right? Don't make mistakes, all right? And sometimes, guys, they're repeated on and on. So if you find yourself, coming across the word mistake, just say make. Do you know why? Because it's used on and on. But I mean, like, when you come across something new, think about it in this way. Does it have to do with creating, or does it have to do with completing something or performing? Because mistakes are not performing and they're not completing something, right? That's why. All right, so if you make a mistake, you should correct it. He was unable to make a response to the threat. And also when you want to respond, guys, you have to think sometimes, you know, ask yourself probably a question, construct a sentence, right? You construct, guys. نبني جمل معينة. We think and we decide on what to say first. So honestly speaking, it's to make a response, okay? Usually I ask my students to watch a video and to summarize it, you know, for me, So what do they do, guys? They really make, you know, really good responses, you know, to the videos. So when they comment on the video, I call it, you know, they produce or they make responses about the video. So see, guys, why? Because they have to think, they have to construct sentences, they have to write them down, memorize some of them, and then come back and report, them. So that's why. So I say he made a presentation. He made a presentation. Do you make presentations in your classes? Let me say if you have PhD classes or seminars.
Yes.
Yeah, you make presentations. Why? Because you really have to create something. You have to create sentences, responses, you know, you have to think critically before you have those sentences, you know, straightened up on a report in order to present them to the, you know, in front of your professor and probably your classmates and so on. They have to be something really, you know, awesome and worth saying, let me say. So do often has the idea of what? Completing or performing. So if you feel there's something related to completing, guys, بدك تكمل شغلة أو perform زي performance, okay? ما فيها creation, just performance, يعني أداء. All right. The following show some of the possible uses of do. This morning, she did all the dishes because she doesn't create the dishes, right? She did them. She did the dishes. The students are doing the assignments, doing the assignments. This is just what is said. And I say are doing their homework even, you know, doing like performing or completing, because some of what, you know, guys, فهم السؤال نصف الإجابة. So it's basically you're completing and you're not really giving, you know, that much of an answer. It's not like you're really creating a lot because probably, you know, the professor already explained and said the answer in an indirect way or a direct way. I don't really know. Depends on the professor. The janitors. What do we mean by the janitors? شو معنى janitors, guys? عمال النظافة. Okay, بالإنجليزي عمال النظافة, the janitors did the work they were assigned. عملوا العمل المطلوب, that were اللي انطلب منهم يعملوه, guys. So the janitors did the work. See, guys? So with work, the work. I did the work. I did the assignment. I did the dishes. So basically, أصلاً they're repeated on and on, these things that we either make or do. Okay? You can do your laundry. What's laundry? I'm listening. Laundry.
تنظيف الغسيل.
الغسيل دكتورة.
الغسيل تنظيف.
بالضبط. In America, guys, اللي هو الغسيل, guys, اللي بيسموه laundry. Laundromat, at the laundromat, اللي هي, guys, اللي هي غرفة الغسيل. All right? That's what it's called. All right? In America, so many people don't have, mostly, يعني, if they live, you know, on campus, إذا ساكنين ضمن حي سكني, there's a room.
You don't have a machine for laundry.
Exactly. There's a room that has.
They have a room.
Good. Maybe Dr. Khulud, you experienced that, right? When you were in the States. That there are.
When we are in the motel.
Yeah. Or
and,
yeah. There
and
are
the dryer machine over there.
حتى بس in America, there's a place where you put the money. في مكان بتحط
yes.
and you push it in. Okay. So
you
just
should
like
put a coin.
Exactly. I think when I was in America, the washing machine needed maybe like 25 cents. Maybe now it's $1. But that was like
$1.75.
Wow, really? You know more than I do. But when I was there, like 25 years ago, when I was a kid, honestly speaking, the washing machine probably needed 25 cents and the dryer probably needed like 10 cents or something like that. So it wasn't that expensive, you know. Yeah. But now $1.70, that's a lot of money, you know.
when I were there, like the money that like with you, Victoria.
What is it? The money what?
25 cents for the washer, yes, and $0.50 for the dryer. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So not that much of a difference, Yani.
Yeah.
But with Dr. Ghaith, I don't know where he was in Florida. Not in Florida. Where were you? 170?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. So probably it depends, because sometimes, in some places, certain things are, expensive, and in other places, they're not that expensive. It depends. Okay, these are only some of the uses of make and do. Many uses of make and do are idiomatic and therefore difficult to classify. So guys, we can't really classify. It depends on how the native speakers of the language use them. But at the same time, you can use this to help you. Completing or performing, do, if it's something that has to do with creating something, constructing something, go for what? For make, okay? Let's see. Yeah, number one, the biology student did several mistakes. What's wrong? Mistakes, guys? What do we say about mistakes? Made several mistakes. We just said this, right? So incorrect.
Yes.
In the lab report, في تقرير المختبر. We're going to do this and then I'm going to listen to you because this is already done. We're just going over it. I hope that you will be able to do me a favor.
Yes.
تعمل لي معروف, like a performance over here this afternoon. Like what? Can you do me a favor? So basically, sometimes I would ask, one of my children to do me a favor and type a text for me, and I hope she doesn't make mistakes, but to type the text, because, that, is done quickly sometimes by the kids. Do you know why? Because they constantly type, messages and, and games and stuff like that. They're very, good at typing and getting those kinds of things done quickly. All right, we want to see who would like to participate. Who would like to participate now, huh? Guys, I'm gonna give you guys a participation grade sometime soon. It's very nice when I say I'm gonna soon you're going to get your participation grades, then everybody raises their
No, Doctor.
Let me joke, Dr. Ghaith. Come on, let me joke with you guys a little bit. Let me, tease you guys a bit. Yes, Dr. Ghaith, because you weren't here yesterday, I'm going to let you begin. Go ahead. Uh-oh, you can't see the sentence. Now,
I cannot see. Yeah.
Now you can.
Okay, number 3. No matter what job she has, she always makes her best. Do her best.
Yeah, does her best here, like performs her best. Does her best, okay? We always say this, don't we?
Yes.
Do your best. You can do it. Do your best. We say it, right? See how sometimes, guys, when you listen to, the language often, it's not a problem for you. You don't even have to think a lot about whether it's creating or performing, all right? But it's good to think about it so that, you get the other, sentences or, ideas also done in that kind of way. Yes, Dr. Noura. Number 4. Thank you, Dr. Ghaith.
Yeah. Yes, doctor. Number 4, the runner did a strong effort to increase her speed in the mile race. It's incorrect one. The runner make a strong effort because it's contrasting thing, creating thing.
Yeah, so the runner made a strong effort. Huh? Yeah. Made. Are you sure? What did you just say? Make or made?
Made.
Yeah, made. It's past.
Made,
that's why
because
you
it's
don't
in past.
want to change the tense. Okay, good job. To increase your
because
speed in the mile race. Yeah, because it's past, keep it past. Yes, thank you so much. Good job. So made a strong effort. She made an effort. We always say this, guys, even without the word strong. She made an effort, to do this or that. We say it. It's used, guys. It's very common. Okay, thank you. So it doesn't affect, the use, whether it's strong or not. 5, Dr. Khulud.
Number 5, it is comforting to think that your work can make a difference. It's correct. We always use it. Make a difference.
Good job. Yes, excellent job. So it is comforting to think that your work can make a difference. Good job. So يعني كتير بيريح إنه أنا أعتقد وأعرف إنه عملك أنت can make a difference. ممكن يعمل فرق إيجابي طبعا. المقصود لما نقول إحنا guys that your work makes a difference or can make a difference, it means for the better. دايما إلى أفضل, guys. All right? Yeah, that's what it basically means. Dr. Ruba.
Number 6, his grade was not very good because he had not done his homework.
Yeah, this is fine because do homework. Yeah. So his grade was not very good. Why? because he had not done his homework. So I advise you all to do your homework and to study very well so that you don't have a problem in the exam, because the exam is an exact reflection of the skills and the exercise that we worked on together. I promise you that it will be like that. Okay? So if you really want to get a high grade and you need it, please make sure that you study the skills very well. Focus on the examples that we worked on together, because they're going to be reflected in the final exam. I promise you. Okay. All right. So let's move on. Thank you so much. Okay. Correct answer. Next, Dr. Ghaif. I'm going through your names, and Dr. Ali is just, silent, looking at us without, helping us in any kind of way. Right?
متابع بصمت يا دكتورة.
What are you doing? Come on, we need you to help us here.
دكتورة والله أنا اللي بدي هلب هنا بلشان بالأولاد.
Okay, go ahead. Who
عنده امتحان أمريكا.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 7. In this job, you will make more money than in your previous job. Yes, make a money.
Good. Make money, not make a money. Be careful, because money is
Make
uncountable.
money, yes.
We cannot even say
Yes.
that. Yeah. So in this job, you will make more money than in your previous job. I hope that you guys will make money in your current job more than the one that, more than the previous job, let me say. All right. 8, thank you so much. Good job. So it's fine, right? Dr. Khulud.
He was unable to do dinner because no one had done the lunch dishes. He was unable to do to make a dinner.
Good. Yes, the fix is the one that's correct, Dr.
Yes.
Khulud. The fix that you just made. All right. Yeah. So
Yes.
he was unable to make dinner. That's it. Good job.
Because no one had done the lunch dishes. It's
I want to ask you a question. Do you do that, Dr. Khulud? Do you wait for someone
يعني
to
بس بنغير
Yes. Do you wait for someone to
I have a housekeeper.
You have a housekeeper. Oh, lucky you. So you are always able to make dinner. You're always able to make dinner.
To make a dinner.
You don't have dishes here or there and there, right? That's really amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so but this person was unable, unfortunately. He uses the American system where he does the dinner. He not does the dinner, he makes dinner, but wants people to do the dishes. You see that's why we said, why we keep saying do and make, because there's the word dishes. That's the thing, okay? That's why. So do is with dishes, but here we're talking about the past because no one had done them. And now this person wants to make dinner, and can't because, let me say, dishes are everywhere. And guess what? When you want to make dinner, let me say, you need the dishes also. They are the ones that you're going to later on use, in order to serve the meal. Okay, so just change this to infinitive make dinner. All right. 9. Dr. Noura.
Yes, doctor. It is a pleasure to work with someone who always makes the right thing. It's incorrect. Who always does. Sorry.
Yes, because we
The
want
right thing.
the same tense here. We don't want to change it. Good job. It is a
Yes.
pleasure, yes, to work with someone who always does the right thing. Honestly speaking, I really love also working with people who try to do the right things, because honestly speaking, you feel that, they put you and you put them on the right track, right, guys? When you work with someone like that, you guys will affect each other positively. That's really, good, to have someone like that. Good job. Thank you so much. So who does the right thing? Do the right thing. Do the right thing always. All right. Just because it's the right thing, not because people are looking or because, you're going to be praised or anything of that kind, right? But I can tell you something about the right thing, and I'm sure many of you guys already know this too, but it's good to remind, ذكر فإن نفعت الذكرى, that when you do the right thing, goodness always comes your way. I noticed that even if it doesn't come right away, it does come. Number 10, Dr. Asim, your hand is up.
Hi for everyone here.
Hi to you,
Sentence.
to your kid and your family, your wife, and everybody who's there.
Welcome,
No.
spokesman.
What?
دكتور أنا ظليت الأخير لأنه في بعض الملاحظات الزملاء يعني زودوني فيها مشان
Okay, we'll listen to you. But do you know that
Dora,
we still have skill 59 today, Dr. Asim. I'm not going to let you guys go before the skill, and then 60 for tomorrow. So we need to also cover 59 today. So if you go ahead, read this one now for us, 10.
we are checked.
Because tomorrow I don't want to spend a lot of time with you because I want to give you the last skill and let you guys, give you your complete freedom after that, okay? That's why.
Okay, number 10. If you make a good impression at your job interview, you will get the job. This is correct sentence.
Yeah, make a good impression. Good impressions last all the time, right? We always say that. So if you make a good impression, at your job interview, you will get the job. It's true, guys. Honestly speaking, if you give, let me say, those who the interviewees, those who are interviewing you, a good impression about you, that you're a hard worker, you take things within your stride. You're not a complain freak, because some people, they complain about everything. Why? All the time. They whine too. So hopefully none of you guys are like that, okay? Skill 59, Dr. Asim, you're going to have to wait a bit, okay? And then I'll listen to your complaints at the end, okay? And then I'm going to listen to them, but I might not listen to them. Let's take a look at skill 59. Distinguish like. I like you. Alike. They are alike. They are unlike each other. Unlike and dislike. What do you think, guys? Have you ever heard these words before? Do they mean the same? Do they mean different? What do they mean? We have to think about.
Yes, I heard like. It's opposite unlike. يعني also
listen, Dr. Ghait, let me fix it for you. You said the opposite. Like is the opposite of dislike.
Like, dislike, alike, unlike.
Because listen, dislike means also almost like hate, but just a little bit less. Like, the food isn't tasty, it needs a little bit more salt. We said, remember that? So dislike is less, a little bit less than hate, but it means really the same. I dislike him, I hate him, I don't like him. Okay, it's like the opposite of like. And alike and unlike, they're not this one, they are alike the same, unlike.
Yes, we can say like those are alike or those are unlike.
Unlike each other. Different.
Yes.
Good job. You are right 100%. That's what we mean here. Like, alike, unlike, and dislike. The problem, Dr. Ghait, Dr. Khulud, Dr. Noura, Dr. Asim, because you guys are right, the ones in front of me. Let me see who also is with us. Dr. Ali, Dr. Dua Rawan, Dr. Isra, Dr. Afnan, Dr. Abla, Dr. Rahme, Dr. Ruba, Dr. Islam, and Dr. Rida. I think you are the only people here today, right? I think I've mentioned all of you guys. However, I would like it, if you guys also participate and show me that you are not there just in body, but also in soul, all right? It makes a big difference for me and for you, honestly speaking, okay? Anyway, like, alike, unlike, dislike. What's the problem with them? That some people, that's why they're here, guys, as a skill together. Some people don't differentiate between them. يعني بعض الناس ما بيميزوا بيناتهم بيفكروا انه كلمة like بانه موجودة يعني كله المحبة له علاقة بالمحبة. No. You know they're not the same. They are confused, guys. بيلخبطوا فيهم بعض الناس, all right? Because they look so similar. فيهم شبه من بعض. بيفكروا انه guys this هاي زي un. It's not the same. Or alike بس والله فيها زيادة بس هي نفس. No, they're not the same. They're different. Each one means something and each one is used differently. Okay, because they're different sometimes in terms of part of speech من ناحية guys موقعهم في الجملة يعني كيف يستخدم والمعنى guys. We have to pay attention to that. They have many different uses. إلهم استخدامات مختلفة. There are several structures with like, alike, unlike, and dislike. نقول كيف ممكن الواحد يستخدمهم guys ببناء الجمل. All right, that you should be familiar with. فخلينا نشوف guys how they are used here. بدنا نتعرف على كيف ممكن نستخدمهم. You have to be familiar with this, okay? How to use them. The first structures you should already be familiar with are the adjectives. Alike and like okay? Study the use of alike and like. خلينا نشوف guys in the following examples. John and Tom are alike. John and Tom مالهم are alike means بتشابهوا.
The same.
Alike.
The same.
Yes, بدناش نقول the same. Dr.
in the shape يعني.
يعني they share something in common. فيهم شيء مشترك لما نقول alike. لأنه ممكن حتى الشخص يكمل يقول John and Tom are alike. Maybe they are both tall. Okay? Or they both like chocolate ice cream. Okay? يعني مش معناها alike 100% that there's something in common between them.
Alike.
Yeah. John and Tom were
بس نحكي alike in their
in what?
in their thinking.
Yes, you can.
In their thinking.
Yes, you can say something like that. That's fine. يعني أنت you specified. يعني أنت هون حددتي شو هو. Yes. وحتى لما نسمع واحد يقول زي هيك guys مش معناها إنه كل إشي فيهم بيشبه بعضه guys. No. يعني this person probably is talking about an issue. عم بيحكي عن موضوع. وبعدين John and Tom are alike يعني because they're connected, you know, in terms of that topic maybe. يعني بيشبهوا بعض بهالموضوع اللي كان عم بيحكي عنه or something like that. And just like Dr. Khulud said, she just said that in their thinking. That's fine. You can say that. You specified also here in another way. John and Tom worked in a like manner. اشتغلوا in a like manner. What does that mean in a like manner?
بنفس الطريقة.
يعني
بنفس الطريقة.
أيوة هون اشتغلوا بنفس الطريقة. So this is also, you know, a way that you can use the word like. مش alike. طلعوا كيف لحال و like. A like manner. أسلوب متشابه معناه. Manner معناها النمط أو الأسلوب. Alright? Like هون جاي متشابه. In both these examples, alike and like are adjectives. هون زي ما انتم شايفين استخدموا alike كصفة. Are alike بعد ال are are what, like as if you know the same. A like manner. لأنه manner guys here is a noun. Like جاي هون adjective for manner, like in a like manner. Okay, بس ال A لحال وال like لحال. All right. In the first example, a like is a predicate. هون جاي predicate. تتذكر شو حكيت لكم عن predicate? What follows the verb is called a predicate. خلينا نقول whatever. What does that mean? I mean, predicate is like أيوة اللي بيجي بعد الفعل guys اللي هي ال complement we say. What follows the word is called the predicate. Okay. It's a predicate adjective because it came after a verb. Here the verb is are. Okay, and it describes John and Tom وهي بتصف هاي guys هدول الشخصين alike تشابههم. all right, ومتشابهين. Because alike is a predicate adjective. What about it? لأنها هاي alike predicate adjective اللي هي guys صفة جاية لكن بعد الفعل guys. all right, that's what we mean by predicate adjective. It can only be used after a linking verb. فقط ممكن نستخدمها هاي alike. هاي قاعدتها guys يعني باعتبار linking verb. تتذكروا linking verbs are alike or seem alike. كمان في أفعال تانية they function like the verb to be. تتذكروهم they seem
become, appear.
Exactly. Good job.
Look.
Amazing. Yes. They mean the same. يعني ممكن نشيل هاي ونحطهم بدلها ونفس الفانكشن. All right? Yeah. So it can only be used after a linking verb. طبعا هاي guys فقط after linking verbs like this. In the second example في المثال هذا the second one, like is the adjective form. هون جاي like إيش adjective زي أي adjective تيجي قبل الnoun guys. Okay? That is used immediately before the noun manner. وهي جاي قبل noun. Like beautiful girl, like that. All right, something of that kind. In the second example, we said this, okay? The next structure. Let me see. The next structures. هلا بنروح على structures هدول. You should be familiar with are the prepositions like and alike. هدول they are called what? Prepositions in this case. كيف ليش prepositions؟ هلا بنشوف how. هون جايين as prepositions like and unlike which have opposite meanings. هدول guys what did we say? They are opposite to each other in terms of meaning. عكس بعض في المعنى. Because they are prepositions they must be followed by objects. أي preposition إذا بنستخدمهم preposition guys كحرف جر لازم يكون بتبعهم what guys? Objects. All right? Let's see. John, and an object is a noun guys. All right? An object. مفعول به. John is like Tom. استخدموها like هون as a preposition. مثل مثل. كيف لما نحكي إحنا بالعامية guys مثل أو يشبه. All right. So John is like Tom. Okay. So هون like is a what? Preposition followed by an object. John is unlike Tom. Like ليس مثله. All right. Which means like nothing like him really. Unlike him يعني بالمرة ما مش زيه. All right. So in the first example, the preposition like is followed by the object Tom. It means that Tom and John are similar. بالضبط لما نقول John is like Tom is similar to Tom. Okay. In the second example, the preposition unlike, okay, is followed by the object Tom. It means that Tom and John are what? What? Not similar. Yani guys, the key to this, guys, is to understand the meanings of these words. If you know the meanings of these words, you don't have a problem. Okay? Honestly speaking. In the first example, the preposition like is followed by the object Tom, right? It means that Tom, did I discuss this? I think that I did, right? Did I discuss this, guys? Or I'm repeating myself, صح عم بعيد نفسي, right? So let's take a look. I think this, yeah, the prepositions like and unlike can also be used at the beginning of a sentence. كمان ممكن نستخدمهم بهذا الأسلوب, like و unlike. شوفوا هاي, like Tom, زي كيف لما نحكي مثل Tom, John is tall. مثل Tom, John is tall. John طويل. مثل أخوه Tom مثلا, all right? John is tall, هو طويل. We use this even in Arabic, guys. Unlike Tom, يعني زي ما نقول عكسه أو
مش مثل أخوه.
أيوة بيختلف, مش مثل Tom. John is tall. Okay, so look guys, that means that Tom and John are not as tall as each other, and that John is tall. Here they are probably both tall, not necessarily the same height, مش بالضرورة نفس الطول, بس اثنيناتهم ما شاء الله طوال. When we say like Tom, John is tall, all right? لكن هذا شبهنا بهذا, you see? All right? Yeah. In the first example, guys, like Tom, John is tall, the preposition like, هذا preposition هون جاي كpreposition, guys, all right? مثل, لازم نحكي مثل بالعربي. Like is followed by the object Tom. Hey, guys, مفعول به. And it's a noun. It means that Tom is tall. طبعا ويعني ذلك إنه Tom ماله طويل. The second example, the preposition unlike. بس نشوف unlike Tom. So he's not tall, right? Because we're talking about height here, okay? So unlike is followed by the object Tom. It means that Tom is not tall. Why? Because unlike Tom, right? Which means that he's not like John, he's short, all right? The final structures that you should be familiar with are the verbs like and dislike. في كمان عندنا أفعال now, like and dislike, which have opposite meanings هون كأفعال, guys, all right? Because they are verbs. هذول سهلين عليك وأنا متأكدة, guys. You've, come across these many times, and I'm sure that you've used them and heard them every day, because they are verbs هون كأفعال, guys. استخدامهم, they are used with subjects. Okay, John and Tom like the course. I hope all of you guys liked the course, the TOEFL course that we have taken this semester. John and Tom dislike the course. معناها لا يحبون المساق. Please do not go to sleep in my class. And I hope, because I'm sure that all of you guys like it.
معك دكتورة.
Good job. In the first example, what does this mean? The verb like here follows the subject John and Tom. It means that both men think that the course is enjoyable. When I say they like it, that means they think that it's enjoyable. They don't think it's boring. They attend it regularly. They participate in it, etc. John and Tom dislike the course. That means they have no interest in the course. They're forced to do it.
Yeah.
To do. Yeah. They probably fall asleep. They probably, use the phone. Do you guys use the phone in my class? I don't know. I can't see you guys. All right.
نستخدمه شوي وبنرجع.
Depends. يعني if it's work and some a quickie, as they say. All right. So
yes.
example.
شغالين دكتورة آخر الفصل وشغالين بجروبات الكلية الدوام.
I know, wallahi, it's unbelievable. The verb dislike here, it follows the subject John and Tom. It means that both men think that the course is not enjoyable. Hope that you guys are not like that. Let's do the questions right now. We're almost there, guys. Look what's standing here before us. 60. This is for tomorrow. Hey, we cannot touch it, okay? Tomorrow we will discuss it. So the following chart outlines the structures and the meanings of sentences with like, alike, unlike, and dislike. What did we say, guys, today? We said that like and alike, what are they? They function as adjectives, meaning they're similar, It could mean, like here means as an adjective. Like is used before a noun. Remember, we said this. And as an adjective, alike is used after a linking verb. Remember the verb to be? Okay. Like, unlike, huh? Here, they function as prepositions here. We talked about this. When we talk about like, it means similar. Unlike, it means different. With like, both prepositions are followed by objects. They can both be used. And with unlike, in many positions, including at the beginning of the sentence, okay? We're talking about here the beginning of the sentence. Remember that. Here as verbs, like and dislike. Like means enjoy. Dislike means not enjoy, like hate or, you know, feel bored about something. Both verbs follow subject, of course. The two routes you have chosen for the trip are, we want to say which sentences are used correctly, which are not. Are like,
alike,
are
alike,
alike. Because we're talking about two. See, even the word two routes helps because we're talking about two things here. The science books this semester, not one book, many books, are like the books used last semester. I like them. Yes, they're similar to them. So it's fine. Dr. Ghaith, 3. Raise your hand if you want to answer, guys. Let me see your hand.
I like restaurant where we usually eat. This new restaurant has early bird specials. Specials,
yeah.
Yes.
Early bird specials. What do you think?
I like the restaurant where we usually eat. Yes, it's correct.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Not alike. Do you know why? Here, I think restaurant has early specials.
Like restaurant.
Like.
Without a like. Without a.
Where we usually eat this because look, I feel Dr. Ghaith that we're talking about differences here. This is why I'm saying wait. I'm not talking about grammar here. I'm talking about the difference because unlike the restaurant where we usually eat, this new restaurant has early bird specials. Dr. Ghaith, some restaurants don't have breakfasts. They don't offer breakfast. Do you know those restaurants?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is what this person is saying. Not alike, because here they're the same, that means. This person is trying to show you that this restaurant that we are at, listen guys, معلش.
Yes, sorry.
You mean
unique,
we want to
different.
choose unlike?
Yeah, it's better. Do you know why? Because they're not the same. Because this one, this new restaurant that I am at right now, offers early bird specials. That is, if you're an early person, you can have an early breakfast. Because it seems the old restaurant they used to go to did not offer this. Okay, in America, this is very common, early bird specials. Like if you're the person who goes to a restaurant early and wants to have an early breakfast, you can find that at the restaurant. So unlike the restaurant where we usually, you know, eat, this new restaurant, there's something unique about it, has early bird. What do you guys think? I think it's like that.
دكتورة early bird specials ايش معناها لما نترجم؟
هي معناها فيه فطورات مبكرة. تعرف شيء اصلا بالانجليزي في مثل بقول the early bird. I once mentioned this to you Dr. Ghaith, all of you guys. The early bird catches the worm. في مثل شعبي بامريكا بقولوا the early bird يعني العصفور اللي بيصحى بكير يعني بعد الفجر. يعني ايش catches the worm؟ يعني انه بياكل، بيلاقي دود انه ياكل. تعرفوا اللي هي دودة الارض جايز، لانه بامريكا يعني شائع جدا انه العصافير بتنزل على الارض هيك بتخطف دودة الارض. هي كثير شائعة بامريكا. يعني here in Jordan I don't see it. But in America, if a little kid digs the ground, they will find, earthworms. Okay? So
دكتورة اخواننا المصريين بيحكوا الرزق يحب الخلفية.
ايش بيقولوا؟
دكتورة.
What do they say?
بحكي اخوان المصريين بيحكوا عن هذا المثل الانجليزي انه الرزق يحب الخفية، يعني انت بدك يكون رزقك كويس، اصحى بكير.
Exactly.
يكون خفيف دم واصحى من الصبح.
Yeah. So you got why this one is like this, okay? So يعني if you lived in America you would understand this sentence على طول، يعني ما بتتغلب فيها. So unlike the restaurant where we usually eat، فهذا المطعم غير عن المطعم اللي بالعادة بناكل فيه. هذا تحديدا guys has early bird specials. فيه يعني فطور خاص للي بيصحوا بكير، هاي يعني معناها. Okay? So that's why. 4. Let me take a look at the other hands. Dr. Hiba?
Oh, yes, doctor. Unlike the traditional red fire engines,
engines
the
في
new
سيارات
fire.
الإطفاء، سيارات الإطفاء هون قصدهم فيها.
Oh, yes. The new fire engines are yellow. So, unlike at the beginning, so it's correct.
Yeah, so it's just like this, guys, really, okay? We used it here. So unlike the traditional red fire engines, the new fire engines are yellow. Yani I heard that here in Jordan, the gas bottles are going to be changed. Did you hear about this before? So why did I mention this? Because just to tell you that maybe unlike the traditional bottles, the new ones will probably have a different color or a different, they will be made of a new kind of, material. I think I heard they're going to be made of plastic or something like that. Did you hear something like that? So this is why we're saying unlike. لأنهم بيختلفوا عن بعض, guys. The old engines and the new engines, there's something different. The difference here is color. That's why we said unlike. Okay? So Dr. Asim, can you go for 5, please?
The two girls disliked the fact that they were wearing alike dresses. This is an incorrect sentence.
What's wrong?
The disliked word is correct, and alike should be liked because it's adjective.
Yeah, بس بدون الأ. بدون الأ.
Yes.
يعني هاي guys.
Without a.
زي أمي أنا بالزمانات, guys, all right? Yeah. She would buy me and my sister the same dress. So my mom had 4 daughters, okay? So me and my sister, who was like 2 years younger than I was, we would wear the same dresses. And the other 2 girls, the other 2 sisters, they would wear the same. So every 2 were like twins, we had to wear the same dress, but there was a difference in size, all right? Yeah. So I don't know. I didn't like it, but I said I couldn't say no to mom at that time. Okay, I don't know. I just didn't want to displease her. All right. So the 2 girls disliked the fact. يعني البنات التنتين مالهم, guys, ما حبوا الفكرة. The fact means the idea that they were wearing what? What's the problem here? We're wearing
like
dresses. بدون like dresses يعني like similar dresses. So هاي لازم نشيلها, guys. Similar dresses means like dresses, okay? As an adjective. So we want to remove this. وليه ما بدنا لأن dresses ما هي plural, guys. We can't say okay, about dresses. So like dresses يعني فساتين متشابهة, okay?
Doctor, يعني when it's a singular, we can use like dress.
Yeah, but with 2.
Like dress, sorry.
Yeah, we can, but we're not going to use a singular with, 2 girls because they're going to have 2 different things here, right? Maybe?
Okay, one girl. Okay.
Yeah.
We can
probably.
use like dress.
Yeah, but the goal here, we're not going to use بعدين حتى لو بدنا وهون singular, as you just said, it has to be disconnected. Okay? Because like means similar here. Okay? Yes, you're right.
Yes.
6. Who wants to do 6? The new piece, Dr. Khulud.
Okay, Doctora. The new piece that the paintist is preparing is unlike any she has ever played before. The new piece that the paints is preparing is unlike, yes.
Pianist. يعني عازفة البيانو pianist. يعني القطعة الموسيقية, guys, اللي عازفة البيانو عم بتحضر لها وعم بتجهز لها وعم تتمارس البيانو فيها يعني, all right, عم تتدرب عليها يعني, all right, is unlike
she has ever played before.
لا تشبه ولا مقطوعة. Yes, ولا تشبه ولا أي مقطوعة بحياتها عزفتها. يعني this writer is saying that the new piece is special, it's unique, it's amazing. That's what this person is saying. You got it? Yes. Correct, Dr. Khulud. Thank you so much for that. 7, Dr. Noura.
Yes, doctor. Can you hear me, doctor?
I can.
Yes. Like the
Washington Zoo, the San Diego Zoo.
Can you hear me, doctor?
I can. Go ahead. The Washington Zoo.
Like the Washington Zoo, the San Diego Zoo has several panda bear. Like it's correct one.
Yeah, correct. Like the Washington Zoo means like, you know, مثل هون the Washington Zoo, the San Diego Zoo, has عندها, you know, هذول two zoos, حدائق الحيوانات, several panda bears. Correct. Nothing is wrong here. And it's 100% right. 8. Dr. Ghaith, let me listen to what you have to say here.
The insurance package offered by that company is exactly alike the package our company offers. Is exactly like the package.
Like, not alike. Okay, we're not describing here. It is like, okay, not alike. Okay, like it doesn't mean the same. It is like it. That means it's similar to it here. All right, not
like
the same. We don't want to say the same. We want to say similar. All right, yeah, to the package our company offers. Okay, yes. So without the A. 9. Any further work done? What do we want to say, Dr. Hiba and Dr. Khulud? You will do 10 for us.
Okay. Doctor, number 9, any further work done in a like fashion will be rejected. It's correct. Alike, after that noun singular, so
Correct.
we can't use
Dr.
alike.
Hiba, you asked about this before, like when we can use here.
Oh, yes.
Like here, fashion, it's you know, singular, you can. In a like fashion means that is by, you know, like a fashion where you are imitating, guys. Yani you're not creating or constructing, okay? You're not being creative. يعني أي شيء هون مقصود فيه, guys, فيه تقليد. يعني بدناش تقليد نفس نسخ, you know? Because you're going to be rejected. إذا بتقدموا شغل فيه نسخ عن شيء موجود, guys. ليش شو بدنا فيه, you know? We don't want that. We want something that is creative, something that is new, something that is innovative. All right, that's what we want. So if you do offer something that is in a like fashion, بيشبه اللي موجود, we're going to reject it. That's what the person is saying here. رح نرفض أي شيء بيشبه, you know, الموجود, you know, there, which is what is available. إحنا we want new, guys. All right. So thank you so much. Yes. And last but not least, Dr. Khulud, let's finalize with you, finish up with you.
It is unfortunate that the covers of this year's and last year's album are so disliked. الcovers unfortunately so the covers of this year's and last year albums are so alike.
Yeah,
لأنه unfortunately
yes, هو بصراحة إحنا we don't want this, guys. كل سنة اللي بيعمل album, guys, album يعني تعرفوا cover, يعني واجهة للألبوم, you know, صورة معينة, all right, لمجلة, لألبوم غنائي, whatever, okay.
ممكن
يعني
هالكالندر
السنة
دكتورة
هاي تختلف عن الجاية, guys, you know, there should be a difference. بس هون بقول لك it is unfortunate, لسوء الحظ, that the covers اللي هن الغلاف, guys, for this year and last year's album بالنسبة ل you know, غطاء أو you know, تعرفوا الكفر.
دكتورة كأنه هون بيحكوا عن الرزنامة أو الكالندر الييرلي.
are so alike. مش ضروري يكون كالندر لأنه مش مبين علي. أنا بالنسبة إلي بقول إنه الألبوم تعرفوا شاكيرا يعني maybe his album. Okay. It is unfortunate, sorry, that the covers of this year's album, maybe by Shakira, and last year's album are so alike. لازم يختلفوا. ليه؟ عشان يصير في إقبال, guys. The covers. Okay. أول شيء الcover بالفت, وبعدين بصير في فرصة إنه, you know, we listen to probably the content of the album. Okay. I would say it's you know, an album related, you know, to, let me say, songs and, you know, music. That's what I would say. Okay. It doesn't look like, you know, it's a calendar or anything of that kind, Dr. Khulud. I apologize, but that's not what it looks to me. It looks like it's that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We want to stop right here, guys. بدنا نوقف هون اليوم. أنا أخذت كتير من وقتكم. I'm very sorry, but يعني معلش. إن شاء الله بكرة ما راح نطول مع بعض. We'll be together. Wait a minute. Let me just stop the recording. Let me just try to find it first. I've been working with you guys for a very long time, yet cannot find. Where do we stop? Okay, here we go. 1, 2.